Welcome builders, Andyisyoda here. Welcome to episode 3. You will not believe how much we transform this city in episode 3. It is unreal. Stay to the end. You will be surprised. The city's looking okay. Here we are at the end of episode 2. But now we're going to get building the rich area, and we're going to be working on some business areas, and we're going to be having some more walls and a big city gate later on. So this is the rich area. This is the 12 or so houses which are owned by the elite. You know, the ones, the billionaires, the oligarchs, the one controlling your gas prices at this day and age. They are being built with cobblestone and stone on the base. We've got quartz on the top with mangrove wood. I feel like a house realtor or someone showing you around. Yes, you've got some nice chimneys and towers, and of course you look out onto the middle area, which we're going to revamp as well. We're going to make it a lot more green, a lot more bushes and so on. Love the little design we had here. Little rounded off roofs, overlapping jettying houses with quartz on top, mangrove, dark oak, and little towers and chimneys, flower boxes, balconies and porches, and all just seem to flow really nicely and work out. So I'm really happy. There is the rich district, looking absolutely superb with its mangrove wood, beautiful rich red roofs. So this middle section here, you can see we decided wasn't pretty enough, so we've added grass and bushes and mangrove trees and so on. Acacia trees, I think there are. Here we've got a little rapidly expanding area made with simply a 515 circle. I'll show you this circle in a minute, made of mud bricks to make these houses with like a little extension off the side, maybe on 2 sides, maybe on 4 sides. We added it in little towers, little chimneys, and it was an instant business district. And here we are just adding in some detail, little awnings, little side sections where there could be traders, and yeah, I was really pleased at how this turned out. It actually looks really detailed when you get down in amongst all the buildings, so we'll do that in just a few minutes time. We'll have a little tour. Thank you to Ertz for adding even more detail into the ponds, the lakes that we've got here. And now we're moving on to kind of a more formal, richer business area, and this is going to be, this first one is a blacksmith's house. So this is the house part we're building to start with. Plenty of spruce, which we eventually change, a nice 5x5 stone brick and andesite tower with a spruce roof, and then we add in the forges for the blacksmith, add a little kind of a cover so they can work even when it rains. Add in a few quenching buckets made of cauldrons, and there it is in the top right. That is the view from this side. Thank you to all the builders. And now we're going to build a Fletcher's. So only 2 businesses going into today's episode, but each episode will put in maybe 1 or 2 more businesses. This is a Fletcher's, someone who makes arrows, bows and arrows. Oh, we've got 3 more little businesses on the far side, sort of led by Sarcrenis, one of our builders there. And we need to decide what businesses they are. So if you've got any ideas about what businesses you'd like to see in Sarcrenis City, let us know. We changed the spruce into crimson wood, and we thought it looked brilliant. More walls, just when you thought it was safe and we could stop building walls and towers and turrets, we decided to add in even more walls to maybe this could be the farm, one of the farming areas could be on this part here, or maybe just more of a city. We decided to make a very grand entrance to the city as well. So here we are zoomed in on one of the towers. This is going to be the left-hand main sort of entrance tower overlooking the whole entryway into our city. We added on more mangrove wood on a big half sphere on top, and then just went to town with decoration. Shout out to Ed Chinyosh all the way from Malaysia, who pops onto my server every now and again and loves to watch the live streams as well. I'm streaming this and building this live every day 4 p.m. UK time on Twitch, twitch.tv/Andyisyoda. Shout out to Ed, who loves to do the detail on top of towers. He's an absolute whiz kid at that. Here is the main entryway. Plenty of depth. Adding in little towers, details, upside down stairs galore. We had a couple of tower designs which we eventually decided to kind of move up and up and up and make things bigger and bigger and just make the entrance a bit more secure and a bit more just fancier, really. So there we go. That is the front entrance looking pretty good. Again, another circular wall. This whole city is kind of designed on circular walls, and we're really enjoying working with this. This is something I haven't done before, kind of a switchback road all the way up a hill, and I thought that turned out absolutely fantastic. Definitely something I would do again. And here we go. This is the finished deal for episode 3. Episode 4, I'm not sure what we're actually going to be doing in episode 4. Maybe even putting a space here for a coliseum, an arena, a fighting arena, and that sticking out bulgy bit here. We can expand this island as much as we want, so sky's the limit really for this build. Well, block number 319 is the build limit. I love these towers, I love the entrance. We need a kind of another entrance or a port or some way of getting into the actual structure, because there's no way in right now. There's no door. We're going to have to put some towers there. As always, a big shout out to all the building crew. Sarcrenis, Kajeksi, Kurta, Aaron, Ertz, Darksaber, Senpai Girl and Ed Chinyosh. Guys, thank you so much. They are Patreons or YouTube channel members, and if you become a YouTube channel member or a Patreon, you can download all my kingdoms, all my maps, schematics, and build with me in live streams on Java Edition. Cool. Yeah. There we go. 60 frames per second again. Love this. Look at this. Little hairpin bends. Woohoo. All the way up. Nice gentle slope. Something you could bring your horse and car up to. And then you get into our castle. Shout out to all the builders. Absolutely amazing job they've done. Look at that. A little portcullis that goes all the way up. And wait until you see the winding machinery. And we'll just slow down as well. Look at this. This is built by Darksaber. Thank you so much, Darksaber. In fact, he did all this. We've got murder holes. Look, you can drop stuff down onto people. We've got tables and chairs and a very comfy place for, I think, all the soldiers to hang out. But look at this. This is the winding gear. So the portcullis gets wound up here onto that. And then the chains are wound on this one here. So this needs to get rotated. So you could have some slaves or maybe a big ravager to push that round, and that is what winds up. We need to maybe add a door here rather than another portcullis. I think we'll get rid of that portcullis. We'll add another door. Little bits of detail to be added in the back of this, but we've got some little beacons here, again built by Darksaber. Talking of the builders, we have a list of their names over here. Let me show you them. Sarcrenis, thank you so much for your help. As always, Kajeksi, Kurta, get your heads on, guys. Aaron, Ertz, Darksaber, Senpai Girl. She's been doing sewers a lot. That's why she's called Sewer Lady. And Ed Chinyosh. Ed Chinyosh has done this amazing tower detail at the very top of this. Isn't that fantastic? Look at this. Just goes on and on and on and on. Absolutely amazing. I can't do that. I'm definitely not as good as Ed. I don't think anyone's as good as Ed. Ed Chinyosh at doing that. We call him Special Ed. So we've got that. We've got this inside. We need to maybe do something in here, and I'd like to maybe dig down to this kind of little place here where we can maybe get in as well. So maybe we need to make that a bit hollow. I'd like to give everything kind of a finish inside and out. Over here we did remove a wall. We used to have a wall going along there, but we've removed it, and this is going to be, well, we think it's going to be city chambers, council buildings, important government buildings right here, and then with some sort of maybe gate or something to the business district, maybe a gate right there, another gate to lead up this path to get to our rich area. Talking of rich areas, what do you think? We're so happy and proud of this. I think it looks really good. Please ignore our floating glass. It just marks the center of the circles that we used in this map. I really like this house over here. Don't you think it looks so cool? Really nice design. And we also have toilets for absolutely everybody, and it leads down into the sewer system we built in episode 2. So thank you to Senpai Girl, who went around every house, I think, and added in some toilets that you can actually, you know, if you look into this house, it's probably got a toilet, see? And it leads right down into our sewer system. In fact, This one isn't our sewer system. Oh, this is the lake. Oh no, we've actually run that sewer into the wrong place. Senpai girl, what are you doing? You're polluting our whole lake. Have a look at our business district. We're really, really happy with this. Little 5 by... What do I mean by 5 by 1? Look, 5 blocks, 1 block, 5 blocks. 515 circle. Little towers added, chimneys added, a little kind of extension bit here. You've got yourself a little simple house, a little simple business. And it looks very, very cool on the inside as well. And that's how you would get up to the little tower just there. And on the side, you add little kind of business details. I put a YouTube shorts about how to build that on my channel just a few days ago. And each of these should have a toilet leading all the way down to the correct sewer this time. So everybody has got a toilet, or just about everyone. So thank you to Senpai Girl for doing... She was sewer girl. It's a crappy job, but someone's got to do it. Yeah, well, so I love this little business district. It's really, really simple. The beautiful warped slabs, I think they go really nicely with mud bricks. So it's a combination of mud bricks and packed mud for this section. And we're still adding detail. Little carts, vines, bushes, lampposts, even beehives, tiny bits of farm as well. And Ertz has designed this amazing statue as well, which looks really, really cool. Right in the middle of our third lake. So we've got rocks around our lakes now as well. We think they look really, really cool. We do need to drain our lakes, so we're thinking of draining in this direction. So we're just going to figure out where that water is going to go. So we have a really good water system of water coming down from the mountains down into there and then down into our lakes. Hopefully with not too much poop on the way. The sewer system should be separate. The sewer system should be coming out here. And we're going to lead that into... The sewer system does come out here somewhere. It must have been covered up for now, but we'll dig that out later on. Here is our blacksmith that we built. And yeah, dead happy with this. We've got plenty of storage underneath as well. And then inside the blacksmith, we've got plenty of room here to make a really nice, comfortable home for the blacksmith and their family. And then up here you've got maybe an upstairs area where you could have storage or bedrooms, and there's even a little balcony as well. And then down here is the place where they would do all their forging and crafting and sneakiness. I don't know why they're sneaky, but they're just sneaky. Built by Andyisyoda, Aaron and Senpai Girl and Ed Chinyosha. Thank you to the builders. So these 3 houses here are all 3 little businesses. Feel free, if you're one of the builders, to maybe make that into a business. Maybe make some stairs to get up as well. We can have 3 small businesses there. But this is the Fletcher's house. This is the person that makes all the arrows for the kingdom. So through here you've got a little storage area. You've got a little bathroom again, linking right down into the sewer system. We just like to think about poop a lot. We think about a lot of poop. And this is where you practice and make sure your bows are working and your arrows are flying true. The nice little tower there with a staircase on the inside. So really pleased with how the business district is getting on. We've got lots and lots of businesses to build. We do need to decide on what gate we're going to be having here, and maybe just tidy up the edge of that pond and so on. And then this whole area here. As I say, we're building live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Andyisyoda. If you'd like to come along and watch, it's free to watch on Twitch, twitch.tv/Andyisyoda. There's apps for Twitch, or you can watch on desktop or tablet and so on. Really, really happy with this place so far. Let's quickly bring up the render distance and take kind of an overview of the whole thing so far. I think these towers look so good, we might be adding some more towers just there, making those whole sections round. Might need to move those businesses, but that's not a problem. It's easy enough to do. What should go in the bigger outer circle? Let me know in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy this series and want to see more. It gives me lots of encouragement. And don't forget to subscribe to Andyisyoda if you haven't already. That way you get notifications, especially if you tap that notifications bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao, and the blocks be with you.